Hi everyone, this is Mama Zen. So I felt the need because when I woke up this morning, Echo was in my head and she was just still trying to tell me to communicate with Kelsey. I saw Kelsey's comments. I also read, sorry about the yawning, read about, listened to her podcast. And I understand she thinks it's the neighbor. And I know the neighbor's not good. That neighbor is not good. But he didn't do this. He didn't do this. And that's why there's not been any arrests. They can't find anything for him. They cannot find out what, if anything happened. So the police are diligently looking into the case, but there needs to be some searches for her mom. And I know that's what Kelsey really wants. So instead of trying to say about her stepdad, I would really like to focus on where is her body and how could I have Kelsey find some clues. For one, like Kelsey said on the podcast, she said that her mom would never leave her grandkids, and she wouldn't. And the reason why stuff was left behind, like her purse and her cigarettes, is because the stepdad, Tony, said that he was going to he was surprising her. He showed up at her house, drove all that way, had somebody with him, and he went into her house, and she was fixing something in the kitchen, like tuna or something in a can. And he came up behind her and put his hands on her eyes and said, "Surprise, I'm here." And she was surprised. She was shocked. And he says, "I have a really big surprise for you, and I want you to come with me right now." And she was trying to convince him, "No, I don't want to come right now, all this." But Echo, she's very giving and wants to believe people. It's naive. I'm like that too sometimes. We get conned into stuff because we want to believe everybody's good and kind. Good and kind. I'm sorry. Sorry that I'm yawning. But like I said, when I woke up this morning, the first thing that was on my mind was Echo. And I know that Kelsey wants to find her mom. I know she loves her mom. And she needs to do some searches. And I'm trying to do the cards so I can figure out where she's at, and I really think that those 12,000 acres and cadaver dogs and searchers like that was in Suzanne Morphew's case would help Kelsey's case a lot. So we're going to stay on this. I'm also going to contact some other people in this search. I'm going to contact Duty Ron and Profiling Evil and the Interview Room, Chris McDonough. I want those people to know that you're still searching for your mom and there hasn't been any searches. And until there's some searches, you're not going to feel any peace. And that's why you get choked up talking about it. This is your mom. And you know that she loves you. And you know that she wouldn't just leave. You know this. You know this, Kelsey. And I have daughters your age. Or maybe you're a little younger than my kids. But I have 2 daughters and a son, and I'm telling you that she would want you to be looking for her because she wants closure and she wants you to know the truth. And so it doesn't matter whether it's the neighbor or your stepfather. It's not about that. It's about finding her. But then you want justice. You want the truth. And I'm telling you that it's the stepfather. And I've done several readings on this, and let's see. So I've got my candles lit, and I've got my Palo Santo stick here. I'm trying to get all the negativity out and bring Echo in, which I feel her right now because she's been trying to talk to me all day, and she knows I've been at work. I work full time, but I also want to help people. So I'm doing this again today because I want this to get out tonight, this video. And basically look at my stick, and I've also got my candles here. These are for Echo. I want you to see they're for Echo. Okay? And I want to ask the cards what Echo wants to tell you, And where is she at? How can you find her? Where is she at? And what you need to do. You do need to do the searches. And please, Lord, help us find her. So one of the first cards I got was expression. Expression. So it's got a person that is, expression is upside down. Sometimes we have a hard time expressing ourselves, and sometimes we forget, you know, certain things. But I understand why you want to believe it's the neighbor. He's not a good guy. The neighbor is not a good guy, Kelsey. I'm telling you, I understand that. But the vibrations that I'm getting is not the neighbor. It's the stepdad. He came down. He surprised her. No one knew. He didn't tell anyone. He told her he wanted her to go with him. They went out into the woods, not far from the house, about 15 minutes east of her house, into the deep, 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 deep woods. And you know there's lots of woods out there. So you know that that's where you're going to have to search. And you need cadaver dogs because it's been over a year now. And that means that she's basically probably already, and I hate to say this, for entertainment purposes only, I have to say these things, that her body is already skeletonized, basically. Not going to find her tattoos. You're not going to find any of that. And I know you already know this. That's why it hurts you deep down inside. And it hurts me even talking about it to you because I have daughters and I would want them to look for me and I would want them to find me. And I know that's what you're trying to do. And I'm just telling you that I know that's what's going on. So the next thing is healing. There's no healing for anybody. There's no healing for your mom. There's no healing for you. There's no healing for any of your siblings. There's no healing. So what we need to do is set up a date. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry, Kelsey. Set up a date to do a search, like start advertising, call the radio stations, call those stations that you were talking about. Tell them that you're going to do a search on such and such a day, and you want people to bring cadaver dogs and ATVs, and you need to organize where you've already searched and put flags out to let them know where you've searched so that when the searchers go, they can put flags out so that you don't search that area over and over and over again. And you're right, the police are not going to search because they don't have a location. But you kind of have a location based on what we're saying. But you could always start at the home, like you said. You don't have to go to that area. You can go by the home. But I'm telling you, the best place to search is east of her home, about 15 minutes. Okay? That's where he took her. I don't know if they had been there before, or he knew the area, or he just was going down the road. I'm thinking he was just going down the road and decided to stop. And he told her that he had this surprise for her and that he wanted her to get out and go with him into the woods because he hid it in there. He hid a surprise in there for her. And, you know, her being the kind-hearted, you know, and wanting to believe him. And, you know, she loved this man. I mean, she really did. And that's why she said it was just a trial separation, because she always had deep down inside that he would change, that he would be different. But his drugs is what's ruling him. If he got some help, maybe he would be different. But his drugs, that's what drew her away. He would not stop the drugs. And if you remember, some of her medication was missing. So it's about the drugs, it's about money, and it's also about moving on. She was moving on. She was, and he knew it. Once she got that house and started that whole scenario with you and living close to you guys and the grandkids, she was moving on, and he knew it. And she wasn't taking his calls or doing anything to have an association with him. So this is what he decided. This was jealousy. This was, if I can't have you, nobody will. Grace. So there is no grace for him. This is God-given. And, you know, peace, grace, happiness, all that has to be brought into this case. And you have to start thinking that there is people that God puts on this earth to help you and help you see what needs to be done in order to find your mom. And it's difficult. I'm not saying it is. And I know searchers won't come in unless they feel like they have and maybe we can get it jump started just like Suzanne Morphew by saying such and such a date, we're going to do a search, and we want everybody to come and show up that day, and we'll search until we find something. You know, maybe the whole weekend, I don't know, or whatever. You need to just start doing some searches. And all the people that's telling you they want to volunteer and they want to help, then let's take them up on it and start finding your mom. You've got to find your mom, and maybe there'll be some clues. There's also clues in that house because he went in there with by himself. He knew how to get in there. She didn't even know he was in there. He came in there behind her, put his hands over her eyes and said, "Surprise!" And then she was startled and looked up, and there he was. And, you know, she loved him. And so she was like, okay. And he was like, I want you to come with me right now, right now. I want you to come with me right now. I got a surprise for you. I want to show you something. That's what happened. Then she got in his truck. That's why her car was still there. That's why her keys were still there, or they weren't there. I think they were still there. Her purse and keys and cigarettes. But her cell phone she took with her. Yeah. All right. So the new beginnings can't start for you and your family, or there's no closure in this case. You know, and also the neighbor, believe it or not, you know, he's tired of being under suspicion. This is my dog, Ruger. He knows this is my buddy. Okay, Rug. I'm okay. Everything's good. All right? I'm sorry, Kelsey. I really am sorry about this. I really am heartfelt over this, and I want to help you find your mom. I really do. Where's her body? Where's her body? Divine timing. So it's time. It's time. There has to be some timing. And police, I mean, I don't know. If you want me to call the police and give them a tip, you know, a lot of times they don't listen to mediums. They don't. They just feel like, you know. And you may not believe in us either, you know. I mean, maybe you don't believe in us, and that's part of the, you know, I just still believe that it's the neighbor, but you believe whatever you want. I look at it this way. You believe whatever you want. My main goal is to help. My bottom line is to help you find your mom. I want to help you find your mom. So that's why I'm keep at these readings. I feel like there's a guardian angel. You have a guardian angel. I'm hoping that's me. I hope that I'm helping you. I want to help you. I want to help you find your mom. Not for any gain. This is for Echo. I'm doing this for Echo. She's pleading with me to get you to see this. She's pleading with me to say, please, please get my daughter to see it. And strength. You have your children and you're busy a lot. And sometimes our strength is drained, you know. And sometimes I feel like my strength is drained, you know. But I know that today, while I was working, I could hardly concentrate. Because Echo kept, like, please do another reading. Do another reading. Keep talking about it. Keep telling my daughter. Keep telling her to call. Or keep telling her to do a search. Keep telling her to find me. Let her know what, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happened. It's already over. Just move on to searching and get some peace and grace and hope back into her. That we're going to find her mom. We're going to find you. We want to find you. I want to find you. So where are you, Echo? Where are you, Echo? Let's do that. Let's take the cards and ask, where are you, Echo? Where are you, Echo? Please, guys, help me find Echo. Where is Echo? Where is Echo at? Where's her body? Where's her body? Where's her body at? Can you help me? Can you help me find Echo? Can you help me find Echo? Please help me find Echo. Echo, where are you at? Echo, where are you at? Where are you at? I can picture the trailer. I can picture where how much she enjoyed that place. She was so happy to be free. She was doing so good. She's just a sweet person. She really is. And she was good to everybody. I just feel her. I feel her all around me. I just feel her. And she's wanting me to help you, and I want to help you. So I'm going to contact some people. Okay, so where's her body? Where's her body? Yeah, he was being very playful with her and acting like everything was good. Hey, I'm doing good. You're doing good. You know. They loved each other. They really did. But his addictions got in their way. His addictions with his drugs and stuff got in the way of their relationship. And your mom was just done, but she hadn't told you everything because this other guy came into the picture, the neighbor, and she liked the attention, but she didn't want a relationship with this guy. She kept telling him she just wanted to be a friend, but he couldn't accept that because, you know, your mom was a very gorgeous person, and people wanted to be around her. They wanted to, you know, she could draw people in with her personality and her kindness and her grace, and you know, and that's what drove this guy in. And he was like, wow, you know, I mean, look who moved into the neighborhood. Maybe I can have a relationship with her. And yes, he's very domineering and controlling. He's not a good person, but I can tell you that I believe that he had nothing to do with it. He did go with her to Walmart that day, but when they got back home, he went home, and then Echo went into the trailer. And I don't know if your stepdad was waiting. I feel like he was waiting. He was waiting for the right time to catch her. And then he went into the trailer. Your mom went in to start fixing herself something, and then he went into the trailer and surprised her. And then she got out to the truck, and she didn't even know anybody was with her. And then when they got out to the truck, he's like, okay, we're going to go somewhere. We'll be right back. It won't take us very long. I'm just going to show you something. And they started driving, and about 15 minutes east of the house, he just stopped the car and said, I want to show you something. There's a surprise. I want to show you something. And so they all got out of the truck, and she had this sense. She was thinking, don't get out of the truck, but she did. She got out of the truck because she wanted to believe him. She was like, well, maybe this is good. Maybe this is a good thing. And because he was so, you know, happy and giddy to see her, and she just thought, well, maybe things are changing because I've got this place now, and he knows I'm moving on if he doesn't, you know, so, yeah. With him, she had no freedom, but she started having freedom. When she got that place, she was free, and she was happy, and she was like, I'm going to get to see my grandkids, I'm going to be around my daughter, my family, you know, he lives up there, so there was some distance. And for some reason, I'm thinking Jacksonville. He lives near Jacksonville, Missouri. That's what I'm getting, Jacksonville. So, okay, so, yeah, relatives and people to help you search. That's what you need. Family members, all kinds of people. So, don't get discouraged either. It says don't get discouraged. She was hoping when he showed up that there would someday be a reunion and they would get back together. And like I said, he was so friendly and nice and everything. She just thought, well, wow, you know, maybe this is it. Maybe we're going to get back together. You know, everybody that loves somebody hopes that, you know, and that's how she was. It was heartfelt. It really was. Okay, so I just want you to gather wisdom. That's what this last card is. This is you, Kelsey. See that? That's you. Through all your videos and all your researches and everything, you're gaining wisdom. You're gaining what you need to search for your mom and what the truth is. And it doesn't matter whether you believe what I think or anybody else thinks. It's what you believe in your heart. And you have to just prove it or disprove it. And you will. You will. And we will find your mom. We just got to get more people involved. That's what we need to do, is get more people involved. All right. That's for Echo, and that's for you. God bless. Take care. Take what you want and leave what you don't. That's how I look at it. Sometimes you want to believe and sometimes you don't. And in these videos, I just want you to believe what you want and don't believe what you don't want. But I'm just trying to head to the truth and find your mom's body so that she can have peace and cross over and just be your guardian angel and look over you, Kelsey. She loves you very much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye from Mama Zen.